So we use this data as well to decide not only what's going on, but what should I do. So in the slide that you're looking at now, you see a little diagram, and that diagram, the little circular diagram, starts with the idea of setting goals. So suppose my goal is to get people to stay longer on my site, or maybe actually let's take one that's much more specific to Facebook. My goal is to get people to friend other people more, right? That's what drives a lot of Facebook, is the social network. So I want to maximize that social network. I want to get lots of people friending lots of other people. How am I going to do that? Well, first of all, I have to know what's going on. What's the average rate of friending? You know, like one friend per person per week? Is that the average rate? Or one friend per person per 3 days or something like that? I need that dashboard, don't I? I need that control center that tells me like what's the current readout. Then I want to set some goals. I want to say, well, if you know, for this month, we want to increase the friend rate by 50%. We want a lot more people. That's unrealistic. They might increase it by 2%, you know, or 1% or something like that, and try various ways to get that to happen. So the first thing I'm going to do going around this cycle is I'm going to set a goal. I'm going to say I want to increase the rate that people friend other people. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure. Part of the measurement is what's going on right now, what's going on historically, and I'm going to match those measurements to things that I did on the site. Maybe for example, now there's a friend list on one side of Facebook, on the left side of Facebook, and there's another friend list on the right side of Facebook. Does that influence the rate at which people friend people? Maybe I'm going to try and create a new algorithm, a new search algorithm for when you type in a name of a friend, getting you to that person. One thing that I've noticed actually on Facebook that could use a lot of help. That particular function of finding somebody is a little, not so great. So I'm going to try to fix that. I'm going to have my engineers work on that, and I'm going to try to fix that, and hopefully that's going to drive the rate of people friending other people up. So I do that, and I measure the results. I measure what happened, and I create these reports, and I may even do a little experiment. I may say, these people get the old method of using the search box to find new friends. These people get the new method, and who created more friends. And on Facebook, I can have lots and lots of data, right? I'm going to collect tremendous amount of data about that. I'm going to measure the results, and then I'm going to create a report. I'm going to say, what happened here? The friend rate went way up over the last week, regardless of what I put in the search box. Or the friend rate on the one where I changed the search box, it actually went down a little this week. And the friend rate on the one where I didn't change the search box, it stayed the same. Or the friend rate on the one whatever. I have some report. And then I'm going to go deeper into that report, and I'm going to try to analyze what exactly happened. I'm going to look for not only just I did this intervention and it had this result, but for what kinds of users. I may go much more into detail trying to figure out exactly what the difference was between the ones that worked and the ones that didn't work. So I start with a goal. I want to increase the friend rate. I measure what the friend rate is. I might create various interventions or various experiments, and then I'm going to report on that, and depending on the results, I'm going to analyze and dig deeper in and try to figure out exactly what happened. And from that, I'm going to say, okay, you know what, this new method outperformed the old method a lot, and the friend rate in the people that I gave the new method to, it went through the roof compared to the old ones. So let's put that in for everybody, and now we're going to set a new goal. Let's try to get it up even higher. Let's try to get it to work not only for the 20 to 25 set, but for the 25 to 30 set, for example, years old. So I go round and round the circle, setting goals, measuring my progress against those goals, creating reports that tell me how I'm doing, analyzing those reports, getting deeper and deeper into the report, and then finally creating new optimizations, new interventions, new things that I'm going to do, and going round and round the circle again. And that's how I figure out how to move forward.